Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome home. Welcome to the Boar House. Today, I am afraid. I'm pretty afraid of this project. So what I have going are some crochet hooks. And I thought, how fun would it be to use some thermochromatic powder with these? So I have only attempted to use the thermochromatic powder one time, and I did it on an octopus, and I colored each one of its arms, tentacles, a different color of powder, and you can see how it worked. And actually I brushed it on, and it basically turned all black. And then I took little markers to try to fix it. And this is how it turned out. So this guy was a little bit of a fail, although I might have saved it. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Tell me if I saved it with these wackadoodle designs that I did. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is only do a couple of these because I think I have too much resin. So I kind of want to use it for another project, and I am actually running out of space tonight, and so we might do 2 projects here tonight, not sure. So one thing that I learned, which I probably just said if I didn't edit it out, was that you need to mix this in with the resin and not dab it onto the mold. So that does not work. I'm a little worried about these things standing up. So I'm just gonna use these little cups, and we're gonna make some mood crochet hooks. How's that? I'm gonna make them for my mommy pie, who I absolutely adore. And I don't know what I learned with that one. I mean, maybe a lot of powder, a lot of color is better than a little color, but I don't know. We're gonna find out together. How's that? This is what makes this channel an entertainment channel and not necessarily a tutorial channel, right? Because first of all, I don't have enough resin to go about pre-making a lot of these things, and I also don't like to make the same things over and over necessarily. Except I do have a lot of these Faberge eggs that none of you guys have really seen yet, but that's kind of what I wanted to use this other resin for, although I'm not entirely sure that I have enough, and I really don't want to mix more resin. Just I might have to though. So what else did, you know what, I did try this actually. No, it wasn't this. I do have the thermochromatic or thermochromic UV resin, and that came out super light as well. So that was disappointing. If I have the video, I might not have posted it. If I have that video, I will show it. But, geez, these guys are gonna be fun to keep up. And it's so powdery. I don't, maybe I used too much. Did I use too much? This is very deceptive. I don't know how much a 10mm hook takes, but we're gonna find out, right? And usually if you see me using these little tiny cups, it's a project I don't do very often. I'm not really a tiny cup kind of a girl. Okay, that was about enough for one guy, at least the 10mm guy. But I don't think it went into the hook. Yeah, really did not go into the tip. Just the tip. Come on. Why are you not going into the tip? Hello? I know that's necessary for utility. Great, look, looks like I got blood all over the... Hello? Why is it not going in the tip? Hello? It is so weird. Where are my micro brushes? I have too many things. Micro brush, where did you go? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, look, I have a million of them. Yes, yes I do. Over here. Sorry about that. That is so bizarre. Hello, my resin is not that thick. Are you kidding me? I'm serious. I know you can't see it from the angle that I have. Wow, this is a disaster. This is like... I'm at a loss. Okay, that's freaking bizarro. I don't want to talk to you right now. No more. Leave me alone. Okay. Alcohol maybe? Hello? A little bit? Okay, let's try it this way. Okay. That is working sort of properly. I have a feeling we gotta let it populate in there, otherwise we're gonna get a giant bubble right in the most important part. I feel like a doctor wiping away stuff. Goodness. Maybe there's a reason you don't see a lot of these being made. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I kind of only want to make 2. Kind of over this. Oh, sorry. I just have back problems and just going into some spasms right now. Just affects my mood a little. Come on. the heck is that? Okay, I kind of feel what do I do? Kind of feel like I need a little bit more. What is that? A little bit more, but not too much more. I am the queen of putting in clear resin on the top of already done projects just to fill it. And hey, you know what? I'm okay with that. I am okay with being that person. Okay. And I don't know if I'm gonna do tappy wappies with this. It's gonna have bubbles, but and a flame I think is just too delicate. Okay, now let's go back to you, mister. Actually, yeah. I mean, I guess I should have showed you that. I was picking it up after all. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for subscribing. And if you haven't and you're watching this, it would really help me out if you could thumbs up my idiocracy. If you could thumbs up me, leave me a comment, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe. We'd really like that. All right. I could pour this a little bit into a pendant or whatever, but I'm done with that guy. Oi. Look, I got a tie-dye. Look, we made tie-dye. Isn't that pretty? Okay. See you. Oh, just son of a biscuit. Come on. So some of this end is a little bit yellow. Oh man, it looks like there's a bubble. Some more. I did not get that like I thought I did. Really? This is a study in frustration. You get to see Jen frustrated. Okay, so what I kind of want to do, and I'm probably going to regret this because I know there's not enough in here, is I have been making these Faberge eggs, and we have a blue here, and we have a green, and what I really want to do is do something called, and I lost my color. Okay. Sorry for my hand. It's called, yes, so great, Magical Green. And I think, but I'm not entirely sure, that this is similar to the Ghost Green for not Let's Resin. Eye Candy. There, my brain's sort of working. Yeah, that guy's not going to turn out. He's still popping bubbles. Jerk. Hey. Come on, fill in there. Okay. So even if I don't fill this whole thing, which I know I won't, I want you to see this beautiful green, and I may just make some more resin just so we could do it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. How can something be so pretty? But anyway, I think it is very similar to the ghost green, but not glimmer ghost green of eye candy. But I don't know, because I bought the glimmer ghost green and it is not the same. And so I contacted the Amazon supplier of this Yes So Great, and because they only come in those little packets, and they come with a ton of other colors. And so I asked them if they could get in contact with the manufacturer and if I could buy it in like bulk or a bigger quantity. And the response that I got was, if you want like 2 tons of it, we'll sell it to you for, you know, a couple of grand. So that was mighty helpful. Mighty helpful. I won't get to the top here. I meant this top. Maybe not even the top of this. I knew I shouldn't have done that, but you know when you make a decision and you get it in your head and you're like, I know this is kind of, you know, a chance, it's a risk. And we're kind of taught in this society, you know, there's no reward without risk. So we just tend to go for it. Yeah, no, we shouldn't. We really should think things through a little bit. And it's just so close. So close. So close. What do? Do I, you know, if I don't mix it now, it's not going to be fun for you, because it just won't be fun, will it? You'll have to wait, and I'm depriving you, right? Okay, if I mix a little bit more, then I don't have to spend so much time mixing. Okay, I'll mix some more just for you. I'll be back. Okay, you didn't know you were getting 2-in-1 videos, right? So crochet hooks and Faberge eggs, and you know what, I made too much, so I'm probably gonna do something else. So bonus. So if you were a member of my channel, which I don't have memberships, but this would be bonus content. Would this be something you like? Bonus content? No, I don't. You know, I don't think I would do that. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like the idea of, you know, profiting off of memberships, but you know, I might have a special Facebook group or something later, if that's something you guys want, Discord group, or something that maybe you get some special content. But you know, never say never. I mean, I'm not that big, so actually that was not the smartest, because I always forget, and I tend to do this off camera, but I forget to go into these little things, crevices. This is definitely where bubbles like to hang out, in these little domes. So we scooch around here and try to get the bubbles out. You know, and I have an airless, and I just never use it because the resin that I am used to using, I guess, is on the thicker side, and this is before I bought the Fuitim, which I'm using now. And the airless just didn't seem to make a difference for me and the resin that I was using. And granted, that was generic, you know, just the cheapest stuff that you can get on Amazon kind of thing. So I'm going back in. Getting these holes. I don't know how much good it's going to do. But, you know, it also kind of doesn't matter too much, because I'm going to put, what do you call them, rhinestones in there. But what I find, or what really tends to trap the bubbles, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to think here, is I don't know which one that is. Not sure which one that is. What really traps the bubbles are these little tiny ones, which may or may not be under this rim. That I haven't even looked that closely at this mold. But I thought it was really pretty to put lights in. I like I put lights in everything. But like, isn't that gorgeous? So this green is, it says it's called magical green, right? But it's almost like a jade. And I did a sword once for D&D dice with this color, and it just, oh, it was breathtaking. And I did some coasters and actually put green leaf stickers with them, and that was incredible. So I'm just moving these across to my sticky board. You know what? I'm gonna do the flickety wickety. I did not just say that. Flickety wicketies. sometimes I find that YouTubers spend an inordinate amount of time and concern over bubbles and getting out bubbles. I do not, and lots of times I pay the consequences for that. But so I have a little bit of resin left. Okay, tell me, should I make a ring holder or wine stoppers, bottle stoppers? I'll make bottle stoppers. How about that? Oh, I hate the sound of rustling plastic. I know you do too, and I'm sorry to do this to you. I don't think it's a real ASMR sound. Okay, which one haven't I haven't done this one. I mean, I haven't done any out of this pack, but let's see how many we can do. I think with the jade, it might look pretty. And since this one's faceted, I might just spray alcohol. I'm not even looking at you, red guy over there. I don't want to know what's going on. Watch it come out like really great. Oh shoot. Overflowing on the lid. It's like lava. I can never just make just enough. And you know, I really should just write it down, and actually not even write it down. I should take a permanent marker and write how many ounces or milliliters are on, or write them with magic marker on the mold. Not going to hurt the outside of your mold. And it just may be the smart thing to do, right? So one of these days. Too much stuff over here, goodness. Okay. And we have some more. How about a knobby one? Let's just go for the knob. Anybody watching 90 Day Fiancé out there? Sorry, don't hate me. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. And I watch it because, believe it or not, I was a communications major. Journalism and interpersonal communications, and then when I went to grad school, I studied rhetoric and ethical philosophy, and I'm fascinated with human communication, in particular small group communication, groupthink, and the difference between how men and women communicate. And you throw another culture in there, and it really becomes exciting. But anyway, there's a character on there, or a reality star, and the mom makes fun of him and calls him Rob the Knob. And it just makes me so sad, because I don't think you should be calling anybody names. And besides, I really like the guy. I think he's got good intentions, and I think the woman that he is with is, you know, needs, you know, maybe doesn't have the same maturity level. I'll just say that. I don't like to talk bad about people. But anyway, so that is what I do on Sunday nights. That is my guilty pleasure, although I am just starting to do resin. Okay, so we have a lot of magical green, and for someone who really missed the color, I'm probably going to be inundated with it now and be like, I'm done with this magical green. And I guess I didn't mix it all the way because we have some mica powder coming up to the center, which really isn't that bad. And guess what, guys? I did not put lights in them yet. Probably because you can't, but okay. Well, thanks for spending the evening with me in my wackadoodle projects here. Hope you enjoyed hanging with your homie at the poorhouse. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you for the demolding, unmolding, whatever you want to call it. Okay, talk to you soon. Oh wait, before I forget, I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about this Faberge Egg mold. And when I first started doing these, what I did was I was so concerned about how to do these ropes that I turned the inside, or the mold inside out, and I painted on the color. God dang it. Yeah, this is what happens when you're tired. Anyway, painted on the color, and it did not turn out great. I did a metallic silver, and it ended up like just bleeding into the other area. And sorry, I'm cleaning this off camera. So it bled off to the other area, and it just did not turn out great. And I believe it was on the blue one, where you can kind of see what it did here. Got into the blue. And so I learned that if you just do it like this, and then after it's done, you take a chrome marker and you color the outside, and then you're golden. The other thing I learned is not to put too much E6000 or E7000 or E21 5052, whatever number they're on now, under this these rhinestones, because then they end up clouding them. I didn't think that I had over spillage, so maybe I did, or maybe it's just under them and I just put too much. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try a different way or a different glue to put these on. And if you have a better way of doing that, that would be great if you could leave that in the comments for me. And again, nighty night. Hello. How was your sleep? I hope you slept well. So we're gonna demold these Mod Podge of a project that we did. We have these crochet hooks, and they're definitely a little soft here, so I'm going to try not to get my fingernail in it. And what do we think? maybe it's too soft to do this head. I want to pop it off. Come on. Yeah. You did it. You did it. You did it. Ooh. Okay. Right away, definitely gonna take some time to sand it. Maybe I might end up doming the top of that. No bubbles in here. That's terrific. It's got a nice little finger rest. I'm gonna hold it in my hand here for a second, see what color changing properties it might have. I've got a little bit of bubbles on the back side of the head, and that's where the user will really be seeing it. So that's not ideal. Definitely needs some UV, and I wonder if putting some UV over it will actually affect the thermodynamic properties of it. Well, just heating it up in my hand here is not changing it. I'll get some hot water after I unmold the one that gave me so much trouble. See if you're still in timeout, dude. You definitely deserved some timeouts yesterday. Keep forgetting to turn up my volume, so I apologize if that's something that you guys need to do with my videos. So yeah, got some bubbles. That's not pretty. The bottom part looks good, but there's no holes up in here, big bubbles that I thought. It's still very rough. I wouldn't want to use my hands like that. Okay, let me go pop it under some hot water and see if I can make them change. Okay, I was able to get them to change, and actually this one in my hand, the red one, turned yellow, which is kind of cool. Had my handprint on it, but this guy, he does change from this dark color to a light color, but you really wouldn't know it that much if you weren't looking for it. So that's them. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with them. Okay, you know what? I was gonna get my rose gold marker. Okay, let's just go for actually this is the lid to the Faberge Egg. Sorry, I'm still not totally awake this morning. Wait. And there we go. A little trimming, a deburring needed. Let's see if I can use my deburring tool. I think he needs to be sharpened. He needs to be sharpened. So if he needs to be sharpened, Jen, why do you continue to try to use him? Yeah, that's smart. Where's Bert? Sorry, dropped something. Okay. Where did my scissors go yesterday? Okay. And we'll just pop this little guy off. Try not to go into the lid. That would be bad. Okay. Got that guy off. Okay. You know what? Actually, let's try some of these wine bottle stoppers. Ow, mother. This might be a case where I get my hands messed up today. I'm gonna jack my hands up. Well, you're not gonna like. And I know that you could spray alcohol, and alcohol tends to dry out molds. So I try not to. I'll try. That is a tight seal. Oh my God. Yeah, anyway, fun. Power through it. Okay. Oh, got it. Okay. So pretty. Love this color. I think it would be great to put some embellishments on here of some sort. Maybe some jewels, like these stick-on jewels. Maybe let's see what it will look like. With the, oh, see, that looks classy. Classy. Look at that. Might not need anything, because to me this looks like stone. Love it. Love it. Okay. This guy's going to be put over here for, whoops, this guy to be filled by something else. I don't know if I'm going to do all of these. On camera. I don't even know if you're interested in watching these. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Pop. Oh. Well, ain't she pretty? She's a beaut. That is a beauty. Where did I put the... go back down. Probably want to visualize it. Visualize. That's very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, there's that guy. I will get to the egg, I promise, very soon. You know what you know what that's gonna look like. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna know what this one's gonna look like, right? So I'm thinking of not putting the rhinestones on this one just yet, because I'm gonna wait for the comments and see if anyone has a better adhesive that they might use behind rhinestones that won't dull or change the color that much. So that would be helpful, because quite honestly my other ones are sitting there not finished for the very same reason. Yay, no alcohol. Yay. Look at that. And that would look very pretty with just something on top of it. Not saying this, I mean this is a skull, but something, or a little circle or something. Put a little circle fit. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe something tinier, like a turtle. I don't know. Have to think about that. Okay. Alrighty. And how excited are we about about our Faberge Egg. Okay, so demolding this mold has me saying that, you know, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it, because yeah, I'll probably sweat and cry over it, and more than likely I will cut myself on it, which I have done on all the other ones. But I gotta get this over pour off first in order to pull away these little tabs. And this mold is notorious for having very sharp edges. And I normally get my knuckles all banged up. So this guy's still a little bit soft, but that's okay. I can bend him back into shape. And if he happens to dry in a funny way, what you can do is put him on the heat mat or in your curing machine. Wow, not a lot of holes on, wow. Definitely a couple here on the rim that because of the color won't really show very much unless you put a gold rim around it. So I just love this egg. The only thing I don't care for is the top, because I'm not really one to love hearts, and I think with such an elegant piece that the hearts kind of make it look a little more childish, and that I don't like. Oh, owie. Owie. Scraping up my knuckles. Okay, come on. Come on. Ow, 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 ow. Come on. Oh, wait, before I forget, I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about this Faberge egg mold. Sorry about that. Lost my camera. Alrighty. So what do we have here? I have some pooling mica powder, which is to be expected. We don't have any voids off the rim. That's terrific. And wow, where I normally have holes in these bottom guys, I do not. Okay, so you do not have to paint your molds before you do it. So I'm just using these IA chrome markers. There's one called Deco Color. These are from Amazon. And then of course Let's Resin has some, and they all work really well. They're an acrylic paint pen, and yes, the paint will come off. You have a little bit of lead time. It will come off. If sorry, were you getting dizzy there? The paint will come off if you make a mistake and you have to wipe it like that. Just take your finger and wipe it, or if it's a big spill like that, take a micro brush and just clean it up. No big deal. So that's what it's gonna look like, and I will post some pictures. I'm not gonna have you sit here this whole time while I do it, but hope you enjoyed this mishmash of projects here at the Poorhouse, where you come for the resin and stay for the community. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button. Just the thumbs up will go a long way for me. I would love to hear from you. Drop me a comment, give me some suggestions on something other than that E6000. and I will definitely try it for my rhinestones. Oh, and it's the 9mm rhinestones that I bought for to put in here, and I don't think that you necessarily need them, but you could definitely try that. And then I take the paint pen and I cover my heart and a rim or two, and there you have it. So thanks for stopping by, and remember, you always have a home here. Okay, and here we are with mostly colored. I did the bottom part and the top, and then I realized, actually, I think that it looks pretty, but I kind of think that I would like to see a rose gold instead of this gold on it. So what I'm thinking is that I can go over it just fine once this dries. Or, you know, hey, that's kind of pretty too, leaving it by itself. But hopefully I'll get a chance to show you what I did with the piece. Okay, thanks again. Cheers.